Hey there, gamer guys and gals. We got one from 17 Studio, and this one's currently 14.99. I think it's on all platforms. Maybe not on the Switch. I'm not 100% sure. I know it's on Xbox because that's what we played it on, and I know we got a on PC as well. But this is Dreamless, and this is a horror game where you play as a guy named John. He's in a town where I think it's every 7 years. I can't remember how many, but people start disappearing. Kids that had just turned 18, and this is his senior year. A guy comes to him with the opportunity, to go explore this house, and he's a big fan of, videography. So he decides he's going to go to this house and check it out. Somehow, I think this woman was involved. Like she used to spread fear throughout the town, something like that. I'm not 100% sure on the story. It's an interesting story, but I was more important put into the atmosphere really with this one. Like you can see here, it has like some really creepy areas of the game. The camera doesn't work really good. I've seen people mention that as a con, but I thought it was more of like a positive. I like the dark atmosphere, and there's some really creepy scares along the way. Some evil looking stuff, like you can see with that clown there. Some really good jump scares along the way. Another good thing it does is puzzles. They aren't overly difficult where they're frustrating, but they're enjoyable. I don't think you're really going to have to go to YouTube looking for a walkthrough with this one. Um, I think you can solve most of these on your own. There's only like maybe one that I struggle with. It's this one here with the ball where you're trying to get it through here. And I think that was mainly because of my controller. Ignore the freeze. That's not with the game. There was an issue with this video at this moment right here for some reason. But yeah, they're not difficult at all. I think this one, and then there's like a teddy bear one later on that might give you a little bit of challenge, but the rest you're going to figure out pretty easy, as well as the achievements. If you're an achievement hunter, I think you're going to get 1,000 on this, without it really trying. There's one at the end of the game for picking a different ending, and you can just load that chapter, right up after you beat it and get the other ending if you want to do that. And there's also one for listening to a radio when it comes on. There's three radios up here, and if you gotta listen to them all the way through, so make sure you do that if you're an achievement hunter. Save you a little bit of time for having to go back and do it over. But if you do, it's all the chapters are pretty short. I think this game is probably only about an hour. That's one of my only cons, I guess, for the price of 14.99. I wish it was a little bit longer. But if you're just looking for a nice little horror game to spend an evening with, you're going to enjoy this one. Like I said, it's not a great game, but it's a really good one. I don't regret my time with it. I had a blast. Um, I think it's definitely worth checking out. And let me know if you check it out. I'd love to hear what you guys think about it. Uh, I really don't have much cons with it for what it is. I had a good time, and I think most horror fans will as well. Um, so I'm giving it a fairly decent score. I'm giving it around the same score I've been giving a lot of games this week. They all been right around that 6 range, and this one's a 6 as well. It's a good game, not a great one, but thanks to the publishers and developers for sharing their art with us. This week we hadn't been getting many games in. And I was like, where is it? We don't even put out much content, and all of a sudden, boom, we get like 20 games and we're backed up. So you never know how it plays out, but we're trying to get to them and we're knocking them out as quick as we can. But thanks to you guys for sharing them with us, and thanks to you guys for watching these videos and commenting, subscribing, and liking all that good stuff. It helps us keep getting these games that we cover for you. I love hearing when you guys enjoy a game that we covered and you pick it up because you saw it on here. That's awesome, and so thank you, because I know there's tons of channels that do the same thing. I appreciate that you come to this one. So if you pick it up, let me know if you enjoyed it, and hopefully you do. I love a good horror game, and I know a lot of you guys do too. But until next time, guys, see you in those leaderboards.